Hi, it's Sparkle. How y'all doing tonight? We gonna jump right into it because I got a little something I have to go and do, as in run my daughter to work. But anyway, hope everybody's day has been great. My day has been a day. Might I add. We're gonna get right in. I'm gonna show you guys what I have. I have some sauteed shrimp. I have my potatoes. I have me some shrimp that I also sauteed, but I put some of my sauce on. I got me a piece of fish that I put in the air fryer. I got some boiled eggs. I have some of these big old lobster tails. Lobster tails. They're not that big, but they're lobster tails. Hey, Jacob. And I have some of the claws of the crab legs, the big claws. And I made up some kale, onions. I put some celery, bell pepper, garlic, and some of those alfalfa sprouts I mixed up in there. I got some of my sauce. And over here, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all, Harris Teeter was selling these pitiful soft crab. I guess it's soft blue crab. We're going to see how they taste. We'll figure it out. But anyway, we're going to say our prayers. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day that we'll never see again. Thank you for allowing me to come before your people and just say hello. And I just thank you just for allowing me to see another day. I thank you for the people that are less fortunate, and I thank you for blessing me and my family with something to eat on tonight. Amen. Guys, I'm going to get right in because I ain't going to front. I am hungry, and I'm very excited to see how everything tastes. Yours truly made it, so I'm definitely finna get into it. See? I ain't messing around. Oh, guys, I left out. I had made me some pickled radish. So I took some radishes and I pickled them. Put different seasons in there with them. And it's so good. So good. And this big piece of croaker. It's falling apart, but it's alright. It was gonna fall apart anyway by the time I get done eating it. Yes, sir. You know they got a lot of bones in them, so gotta be extra careful with that part. And guys, later I'm gonna show you before we get done. I made me some good old beef jerky. I brought me a, what you call that darn machine, a dehydrator. And when I say that thing, it works. I'm glad. So I definitely made myself some beef jerky. And I'm happy about it, by the way. So my topic tonight, I'm talking about children going through foster care. And if they were a child that you adopted, would you be quick to tell them, or would you let them later find out on their own if they wanted to find out? Or would it ever become even a topic? Would you ever even talk about it? Is what I would like to know. Because I know a few people in the situation, and upon finding out, they wish they didn't. And some of them wish they would have known before. And so it kind of, I guess, affected their mood towards the actual people that rescued them, so to say. I would say rescued them because, y'all, this is hard to open. Should have got my knife or my scissors. But they had a good life. So on a personal note, I would just be grateful because I've been through some foster care, and I've been through not being adopted, just foster care and stuff. And I love my foster parents. All of them I keep in contact with to this day. Y'all, I'm sorry. Let's just do it. I added some more onions and some more garlic and too much cayenne pepper. Mm. So, hey Ashley, how you doing, girl? One of my friends I grew up with back in the day. It's an old school buddy on there. Hope all is well. I would just like to know what you guys would do in that situation. Or if you yourself was in that situation, what would you do? What would you want? Would you want the parent to tell you or no? Some people wouldn't want to know. And on the other hand, you got some people that would like to know. Y'all, these things are big. I didn't even get any scissors so I can get down in this thing, but oh, and what do you know? They are pre-cut, look like. I didn't hear that, see that on the bag. But again, me personally, I think I would want to know, because even when I was in foster care, even though my foster parents was really good to me, I always yearned for my parents. And I went in when I was like, what, 14, which is a different scenario. I wasn't even 14. I was probably like more like 12, something like that. Of course, I knew who my parents were at that time, of course. But what I'm saying that to say is, had I been y'all, that sauce is hot. I can't front. Woo! Not even on the show. That sauce is too hot. As I was saying, woo! This is a different scenario. But I think I was a little heavy on the cayenne pepper. But I definitely would want to know if I was in that situation. Only because, again, when I was in foster care, I always yearned for my biological parents. And when I became of age, oh yeah, I went and found them. And had been with them all the way up until I lost my mom. And my dad had a stroke. And he's here with us. So, again, you always yearn for your parents, your biological. And I think once a person realizes why they were given up or something, or abandoned by their biological parents, I think that's when resentment actually grows in. Now, I can see if they found out about their real parents, and unfortunately by the time they find out, you know, your real parents are no longer around. In that case, sorry y'all, that'd be messed up. But it happens. Some people's foster parents pass on them. Some people's, your own biological parents pass on you. What I'm saying is, a lot of people in that situation, that happens to them during that time. And I could just imagine, oh my God, all that resentment kicks in, the hurt, the confusion. Because the person is wondering, oh Lord, what did I do? Did I do something to make them give me up? And depending on how old you are, you know you couldn't have did nothing. The parent was obviously going through something at the time, and they had to make this ultimate decision. And sometimes it's not even hard for parents to make that decision, because I guess something in them told them, it wasn't the best time for them to be a parent. And they made the wise decision, to give it up. I mean, you can't resent somebody from knowing that they can't, you know, they can't be responsible and take care of that child. Yeah, you can get some, boy. How you doing, Remy? But yes, it's hard because I don't know. I never thought about abortion, but I'm a firm believer that we don't do that. We don't go that route. So before I would ever do that, I would rather give my child away to somebody that can better take care of it. I definitely wouldn't have an abortion. But see, me and my thoughts, I'm gonna tell you, I'm different than a lot of people. I'd be goddamn if I'm gonna go the whole 9 months only to give my child away. Cause any real parent, I'll say, anybody with a conscience or real feelings or whatever, I feel like once a child is inside of your womb, you automatically grow an attachment and a love. The thought of giving this child up, I'm sorry, I gotta taste another one of these radishes. They're good. And they're pickles, so they're even better. But I ain't no way I can give a child up at that point once I'm carrying it and then fell in love. Woo. Y'all. Wish I was at a taste of spice. But those of y'all that love spice, but this, a little strong. Hey, Ebony. How you doing? That's one of my play daughters. With her aggravating self. But at least she's supporting her mama. Did you say, hey, cuz? No, that's my cousin. I thought that was the other Ebony. That's my cousin, Ebony. Hey, cuz. So today we're talking about just if you was a foster parent. If you was a foster child or either a child that had been adopted, would you want to know that you was adopted? Or would you rather not know? And I was telling them that I know people in that situation. And some of them would rather not know. And some of them have grown a resentment towards their adopted parents. And these are supposed to be sauerkraut from Harris Teeter. Harris Teeter, y'all are horrible. I'm sorry. On this note, y'all should have never sold me these. Even though they're soft crabs, I expected a little bit of firmness. Good gracious. Because I boiled them. So, okay. That's a no for me on that. I'm mad. But these eggs, though. These eggs. Awesome. And a lot of people I know have, I guess they resent for different reasons. They might have grown attachment to their adopted parents, but they might have noticed some things that were different. Or you could come across some health problems to where you have to find out. Either find that biological parent, if they're even around, or, I mean, you end up having to tell the truth anyway if you're in that type of situation because, excuse me, what if your blood types don't match? Then the child needs blood. And they get to wondering, well, if you my mama daddy, why can't you give me the blood? Or save my life or whatever, you know, is taking place at the time. So, there's so many different situations that can occur that would make you at a point where you would have to tell them what's going on. Or you should if you have a heart, if you're any decent person. you know, you have to tell them, or you would feel obligated to tell them, is what I really meant. I think in a situation like that, if I was to adopt, I would tell them off the rip if they were of age. And then when they became of age, I would tell them and let them know that their parents obviously love them enough to make sure that they were taken care of. Oh my goodness, y'all. I wish I could taste this. When I say this dang shrimp that I sauteed with the onions and bell pepper, garlic, and some of my spicy sauce, man dang, that's all I could tell you. Man dang, so good. Now I hate when you don't clean the shrimp all the way out, or you leave the shell on and later find out that you're not happy about that. But we make it work. We make it work. Yes, yeah. So this little thing, little lobster tail, that one was at Harris Teeter, they were $10. At Publix they were $6.99, and they're a little bigger than the ones I normally pay $3.99 for. So that's kind of the only reason I went ahead and bought it anyway, because it was still a good price. But as far as the size, not really that big at all. They ought to be ashamed of themselves. They need to be. But the shrimp on point. The shrimp are really on point. I'm not getting any of you guys' responses on how you feel about that. As far as letting the child know that they were either adopted or not letting them know. Because my thing is, when it comes to abortion, because my topic is really two-sided. When it comes to abortion, I'm not for it. But my response kind of contradicts itself, because if someone was raped, and I guess they don't want to see or carry a child, you know, from somebody that did that to them, that hurt them that way, I can kind of understand why they wouldn't want to have a baby. But then again, I'm kind of confused, because I still wouldn't want to hurt it. I would, in that situation, I would definitely, you know, give it up for adoption. And as soon as it came out, of course, I wouldn't want to see it. I just want to deliver it and go. Remember, you say you would want to know? Me too. I truthfully think I would. Yeah, for certain stuff, I don't think you should, you know, hide. There's enough stuff out here hidden. Let me know who gave up on me. I just want to know. Because obviously they had a good reason, good enough to give me up and let somebody that could take care of me take care of me. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I went to a good home, man. Like, thank you. At the end of the day. Anybody else? Hey, Vicky, how you doing? Long time no hear from. Hope all is well. Guys, I'm not going to be before you too long today. I just really would like for some more of you guys to come on in and tell me how you feel about it. If it were you. And some of you guys have been in this situation, so I definitely want to hear your opinion on it. On how you feel about it. Um, and then you think you can probably move on after that, or would you become stagnated and use it as an excuse not to grow? Which you shouldn't, but everybody different. Hey, Miss Karen. How are you? That's my lady right there. See, that's one of my counselors from the group home I was in years ago. That's Miss Karen. Everybody loves Miss Karen, honey. Yes, Lord. And that was somebody that was like a foster parent. How she treated me with love and kindness all the time. All the time. I ain't never had no problem with her. She probably had to fuss at me a few times, but I was a pretty good girl. Plus, I wasn't there for behavior problems anyway. I was there because we had some little issues going on in my family. And that asked to be taken away. And that's what happened. So, yeah. That's what it was. So, guys, if you were the parent of an adopted child, would you tell them that they were adopted? Or would you rather not tell them? That is our topic for tonight. And again, I just love you guys' responses and your thoughts. And I want to hear them. So, work with me. Y'all, do not go to Harris Teeter and buy soft crabs. Just telling you. And they're also seasonal, so. And these radishes I pickled, they are so good. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm so thick in them streets. Because I eat a lot of healthy stuff. You never know. Not right now. Now, I got the claws and I got the, what you call them things? I don't know what you call them other things. Lord, forgive me. I'm slow today. I got the claws and something. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. I just know they got a lot of meat in them. Wow. So, nobody is coming back on. Hey, Bridget. Little sis, how are you? We're talking about adoption. If you was a foster parent, not a foster parent, I'm sorry. If you was a parent of an adopted child, would you tell them or not tell them? And then, would you want to know? Hey, Jess. How you doing, girl? Jess said, yes, I would tell them. It doesn't help the situation where he need a blood transfusion or a kidney transplant, right? Or provide a medical history when problems come that you have no knowledge of, right? I love that answer. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you. I'm really serious about that. Kiss them babies for me. I know they don't forget who I am by now, Jazz, but I'm going to blame that on both of us at this time. I love you either way. But make sure you kiss them for me, please. So, yeah, that's my main thing. Because I always want to adopt kids. And now, for some reason, excuse me, in the media, they keep talking about, not only on the media, you see it pop up on Facebook and different places. They talking about foster parents needed, and a lot of foster care is followed by actual adoption. It really depends on the child's situation. So you never know. Thank you. So, guys, I really appreciate y'all coming in. Happy to see a lot of you guys tonight. I'm gonna let y'all go because I'm not sure that everybody's on here. I need some more responses. I'm grateful for the ones that I've gotten so far. Bridget said, I wish in that situation, and I was upset because I was in that situation. I was upset because I wasn't told until an event had taken place. Right. I know that, but I wasn't going to, voice that because that's not my job. So thank you for sharing that. You was in that situation and you wasn't made aware until an event took place. So that definitely is understandable. Hey sis, Vera, how you doing? Once again, it's just hard trying to cope with stuff like that because again, it's unfair. But a lot of time, I feel like the foster parent or the adoptive parent is trying to protect you. They could be trying to protect you from the situation. Y'all, I love the tail of the fish. And it's crunchy. Yeah. Like I said, they're trying to protect you from a situation. So, as simple as that. So guys, I just really think that everybody should be mindful. If you're in a position in your life where you can adopt and help those kids out there, they're in so many different situations, you just would never know until you read the paperwork. And I'm sure you would probably want to help them, but again, you just don't know. You never know. I'm being disturbed and distracted now. My box is a little weak and they hitting up against it. These little dogs. Come finish me off in a minute. I'm just wondering about, I don't know. It's different hurts behind it. And everybody feels something different. So, it's just, I haven't been directly in a situation, but I can definitely, relate. So, I want you guys to know that I'm about to get off of here. I do appreciate the ones that did come in and talk to me tonight. I'm not going to be able to do much tonight because I'm going to sign off. Push. Okay. So, I love you guys. I was going to show you my beef jerky machine. I'll do that again another day because the jerky is good, by the way. If you want to do that at home or your fruits. I'm going to say goodbye for now, but I'll see you later. Love you guys. Have a great, great night. Peace out.
What am I clicking?
Finish.